How's it going? Welcome to another episode of Some Nerdy Stuff. Geek stuff. I don't even. You'd think I'd remember at this point, but
you do this every time.
Yeah, it's like I should just look it up at my phone right before. But whatever. Anyways,
that's a lot of work.
Well, I'm the terrible main host, Jared, and my other host, Alon.
My name is Alon.
Alan.
What's going on?
Little bitch.
What it do, what it be, what it is.
And so my intro was pretty correct. Anyways, guys, today we're just going to discuss we just finished episode 2 of Loki. So now, we're officially, it's crazy to think, like, in another week we'll be halfway done with the series already.
I know.
God, these 6 episodes are really, they're great. It's just, it sucks.
Yeah. We got a whole movie coming out next month and some other stuff coming out.
It's not like Marvel's lacking in the department. But anyways, so, we're going to do a quick review on this. So I would say mild spoilers, but, at the same time, if you found this video, you've probably watched every other Loki review, so,
I concur.
Yeah, we're not your first go-to.
Word.
Yeah, so, but, just finished the second episode, ends on a pretty crazy, I guess you could say cliffhanger. Like,
yeah, I would say
it is a cliffhanger, but I'm just loving it so far.
Yeah.
But it's like one of those, I feel weird even really doing like a week to a week review on this, because it's just like, I feel like this is something that I can't really wrap my head around my thoughts on it until like the story's complete.
Me too. Because
it's just too much of like...
So we'll call this like the halfway point-ish?
Yeah. I mean, the things to just talk about, the only things I really want to highlight when it comes to the show so far is obviously Tom Hiddleston as Loki is, he doesn't miss a step. I'm loving his chemistry with Owen Wilson.
Me too.
It is, as Mobius, it is, like, just anytime they're on screen together, it's just, which is lucky enough for us, is most of the episodes, but it's just, I'm just so curious to see, like, if this is something we get further down the line, like, even after the show.
Yeah. I would love it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love their chemistry together, like you say. Like, everything about them just works.
Has he said wow yet? I feel like I would have noticed if he said wow yet. Wow.
That's a good question. I don't know. I hope so.
All right, now we gotta go, because we literally just finished it, and now we just turned the mic on, and here we are. So.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been like trying to hear it. I know he didn't in the first one, but I'm waiting for it. But other than that, I'm loving the world building that they're doing. I love, I love the feel of the show. The show, to me at least, feels like a mix of like a time traveling mystery mixed with Rick and Morty, like this sci-fi epic where the rules kind of don't matter, and a lot of the conversations just hold like how none of this shit really does. Makes sense. Like the conversation he just had with Loki, when they're talking about Asgard and everything, it's like, none of this really, the whole thing of life just doesn't make sense. So you just gotta go with it. It is what it is. You just go with it.
You believe what you believe, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like they're setting it up right now where it's like, okay, that's why I feel like the first 2 episodes has been, it's like, it's setting up this, explaining this whole thing, addressing how ridiculous it kind of is. And now that we've accepted that and we're content with that, now Loki's going to go off with the other duplicate Loki, with Lady Loki, and we're going to see what kind of chaos they caused with everything that, with her dropping all the different resets and the different timelines.
Yeah, describe the whole sacred timeline.
And again, I'm thinking more and more and more that by the end of this series, whatever starts like the whole multiverse of madness is starting with this show.
Yeah, it already has, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing is like, I wonder if it's going to be one of those things of like, okay, by the end of this series, we'll have gotten the stream back, but then something happens at the last minute and Loki does something and then it fucks it up even worse. Or is this going to be like...
a spiral thing.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah. I'm really curious. And again, loving the score. The side characters are all really funny.
Yeah.
Again, this is like, just for me, like one of those, like, all right, like, I think just after being conditioned with WandaVision and Falcon Winter Soldier now, I'm just like, okay, I kind of get a sense of how these Marvel shows are kind of going. just in terms of like the structure.
And I like it because they're all so different from each other.
Mm-hmm.
The way they're structured.
You can't compare like what you can say like what you enjoyed more between any of the shows, but in terms of actually comparing the shows together, you kind of can't.
Like one show was like multiple TV shows in a show.
Yeah, it was multiple TV show genres, comedies all in one. The other one's a whole like political spy thing. Like, and now you have this, which is this crazy sci-fi.
Everything means nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they do with Lady Loki, to see that dynamic. I think I just want next week's episode already, so I really don't have much else to say on that.
I agree. Yeah, that's pretty much all the points.
Yeah.
More to say. Yeah. Everybody kills it.
Yeah, I like that he. I also like the fact that he. I was like, which part was it? Was it when he. Why am I blanking on it right now? Oh, back in episode 1 when he first sees like his actual future. I love that we get this Loki who he's still the Loki from the end of Avengers. He's this maniacal, evil, mischief guy, but he has now like the knowledge and awareness that, oh shit, down the line there is a good me inside.
Yeah.
And so now it's like I feel like everything that's going on right now is just him fighting off that feeling of like knowing that there is some kind of good in him. Like Moby is trying to give him the benefit of the doubt all the time. Like he's constantly having his back. But because he's still that Loki who himself did not go through those experiences, he still wants that power.
Exactly. He's still going to take him time to even get there. Because right now, like, something they've been playing against him is how much he loves to be right.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like,
so we're going to see where this goes. I really wonder. And my biggest curiosity at this point is I wonder if are we going to see the timekeepers? Because they're being brought up as like this luminous thing that's overcasting the whole show, is that they're monitoring every little thing that goes on. So it's like, are you going to show them by the end of it?
I think so. I really have to. But I feel like it's going to be something like how...
I think there's going to be some kind of twist.
Some kind of twist? I feel like maybe some sort of like Iron Man 3.
Well, I feel like it's kind of like Wizard of Oz. Like, everyone hears about them, you listen to them, you do what they say, but like what's really behind the curtain? And my prediction...
Like a Mandarin.
Well, my prediction is that there are timekeepers, that they are doing the job that they say they're doing, but I believe that there's some other kind of like force behind all of it that's like allowing some of this to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think it's just Lady Loki on her own. Mm-hmm. Although it could be. But, then again, Falcon Winter Soldier, had kind of more multiple villains. So you never know. But yeah, other than that, that's really all my thoughts on Loki 1 and 2. I agree.
We'll come back to it after the series wraps up.
Yeah. I mean, unless something really crazy happens in next week's episode.
That'd be a guy talk about
it's like, all right, grab the mic and we'll be here for that. But yeah, and F9 will be out next week, so...
We'll have for that.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be one of those things that's like, it's either going to be fun, or like, I'm torturing myself fun. You know what I mean? Like, this is terrible, I don't want to watch this, but I want to also see stupid Fast 9 shit.
I'm just there for the good time.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see if it's going to be a good time. Yeah. Well, until then, guys, that's been our review for Loki.
Very short, sweet, to the point. Love y'all. Peace.